Welcome to another OTG video. Today we're doing yet another story with Detective Penny Taylor, this time in her current job title. We're working a new homicide case involving a citizen experiencing homelessness. My name is Roger, your narrator for this adventure. This is Penny's actual job in the LSPD. She's a homicide detective. Penny had been working down in patrol to help out with the police officer shortage on the department. She's been assigned a new case involving a murdered unhoused citizen at the so-called Homeless Highway, which is a stretch of Adams Apple Boulevard that parallels the Olympic Freeway. The homeless frequently travel the roadway adjacent to the elevated highway and uses the overpass as shelter from the elements. Numerous encampments dot the underside of the Olympic Freeway. A few videos ago, County Medic 19 responded to a homeless man who slept for 2 days straight. He got into a fistfight with another unhoused individual and feared he would be ambushed in his sleep. So he stayed awake for several days until becoming so exhausted his body took over and the man slept for 2 days. 2 of his companions dialed 911 because they wanted someone to check on him. The medic unit made contact with the individual and gave him a medical workup in the ambulance, and filled out a medical report on their EPCR. After everything checked out, the man refused treatment and transport. The paramedics released him to his own devices and they cleared the scene. Well, the man was discovered 3 days later deceased with numerous stab wounds at an encampment on Alta Street. Penny is heading to the coroner's office to examine the remains of the victim and get a preliminary autopsy report. County Truck 411 and City Medic 51 responded and pronounced the victim dead on scene.
Yo, what's up?
After reading the reports and going over the corpse with the medical examiner, the wounds are consistent with using a cutting device like a large kitchen knife. Poor guy was stabbed in the chest, throat, stomach, and groin. The penetration of the blade was very deep and sliced through numerous solid and hollow organs, nicking his aorta. This asshole wanted this poor soul dead, and hopefully we can locate him before he kills someone else. Right now, we're heading over to the murder site to get a feel of what happened. Penny was handed down this case. Another detective who responded to the crime scene was taken off this case and assigned to a team of another high-profile investigation that was getting bogged down. Being a rookie detective with 2 years in rank out of 9 years on the job, she constantly gets assigned to the lower-level cases like stuff involving the homeless. Penny takes ownership in these cases. Just because someone experiences the boulevard of broken dreams, it doesn't mean their lives are any less important. These people still have family, and their killers still need to be brought to justice. We have a man down. Let's assess and see if he needs help. The case will have to wait.
That was unbelievable. Adios.
Penny used the opportunity to ask the patient about the murder. He says he heard something about it, knew it happened right here, but didn't know the victim. He says he heard through the homeless communications scuttlebutt that the victim was a nice guy who wouldn't hurt a fly. He said he never met him, but has always heard about how cool he was. It seems in our degraded society that the nice ones always meet an early demise at the hands of evil people, and the evil live forever. We're heading over to Fire Station 41 to interview the paramedics on Medic 19 and the firefighters on Truck 411. The same shift went on both runs and they are working today. We lucked out on that. The fire captain in the orange helmet says that the guys are in the kitchen and they have a hard copy of the EPCRs for her and a fresh pot of coffee coming down. The fire crews were helpful, and we have the EPCR medical reports to add to the case. As she was leaving, one of the younger firefighters coyly asked Penny out on a date when the others were out of view. She gave him her card and said to give her a ring. Penny kinda low-key eyeballed him at the kitchen table more than the others during the discussion, and the single firefighter picked up on it and acted. As they say, you never know unless you ask. Now we go back to the freeway underpass and interview more homeless citizens. The other two guys ran away. Penny asked the remaining homeless man about the murder. He says he misses his acquaintance, and he doesn't know why someone would want to do such a horrible thing.
Thanks.
He said the victim didn't deserve it, but he said his kindness was often taken for weakness. But things came to a head when the fistfight occurred. He was present during that event and said a much younger military-aged, recently homeless male mixed it up with the victim. The new guy is an angry person, and he's assaulted others on the homeless highway. The man showed Penny a flathead screwdriver he now uses for protection from that person if he decided to attack him. Holy shit, will you look at those big-ass rats. Those things are freaking huge. My skin is crawling. I'm sure Penny is rethinking investigating this encampment, but we must push on.
Respond code 2.
After talking with this group, they expressed sorrow for the victim and said he was the kind of person who would give you the shirt off his back if he could. A genuine good person with a heart of gold. He was an attorney who got divorced, never recovered, and spiraled into the abyss abusing alcohol that eventually led to him hitting the streets. He helped any homeless citizen draw up legal papers to help them with various concerns, like getting birth certificates and to fix court issues. The man knows of the attacker, says he's threatened others with a large kitchen knife. Penny asked the citizen if he's okay. The man said he's fine. As soon as he sobers up, he's going to hit the mission and take a shower.
Strawberry.
We're sitting on top of this call, a homeless man at an ATM flashing a large knife. Let's hope it's this asshole so we can get him off the streets. The more we are learning about the victim, it just strengthens our resolve to solve this case. This guy didn't deserve to be murdered like this. We need to do his memory a solid and prosecute this garbage human.
How you doing?
Okay, backup is here. Let's investigate.
Shit, brother!
Dispatch, we have a visual.
I don't like her badass kids.
Are you shitting me? Ah! Oh!
Knife, knife, knife.
Get this! There's no way out! You fucking asshole! Let's go! Die!
This guy fits the description to a T. Penny asks the perp about the murder. He doesn't say anything. We have the knife, going to book it into evidence. Penny has to contact a judge so she can get a search warrant for this individual. The knife will be checked for the victim's DNA by the medical examiner, and we need to find his encampment and notify CSI. We got him on charges for this crime at the moment, enough to hold him for a few days at least.
Assistance required in Strawberry.
I'm keeping you in my brain.
Attention all units. A drug deal in progress.
It's later in the day. We found his encampment, got a search warrant, and CSI collected evidence. The prosecutor's office and the judge feel there is significant evidence to charge him for the murder of the homeless attorney. Right now, we're paying Officer NPC a visit at Mount Zona Hospital. She was shot by the extraterrestrial juggernaut in the last LSPDFR video with Penny.
All units. Assault with a deadly weapon in Rockford Hills.
We're sitting on top of it. We're gonna add ourselves to this incident. It's another clown with a rifle. We have shoot-to-kill orders. Another alien contact. Praying it's not another Howick clown. Oh shit, here we go again. We got the improved shotgun slugs from the Humane Labs. This stuff is fire. Reddish-brown blood. We got another alien. We're having more contacts. This is not good. This is all for this episode. See you next time.
You playing games right now, dog. Move this motherfucker.
39-year-old homeless resident of San Andreas, Austin Sanders was formally charged with first-degree murder of 52-year-old unhoused attorney John Biggie. The large kitchen knife found with Sanders had Biggie's DNA in dried blood that had soaked into the knife's wooden handle between it and the metal blade assembly. There were items found in Sanders' tent that belonged to Biggie. Austin Sanders was sentenced to life in prison, and he is serving his time at the Bolingbroke Penitentiary adjacent to Sandy Shores in Los Santos County, inmate number 356387.